Hi everyone, my name is Karina and today I'm going to be presenting on my final project for the semester. I decided to name my project Till Death. For the inspiration behind my final piece, I found these archived sketches that are found in old newspapers and yearbooks and magazines, and they were all put onto a blog called oneletterwords.com. And this particular mood board has a bunch of sketches that have to do with the theme of alcoholism and feeling maybe trapped by that feeling of addiction. And then I later on found Robert Frost's Nothing Gold Can Stay, which kind of also plays into this theme that the first couple sips maybe are fun, but eventually that can lead down to a darker path. So in my final project, I did want to convey this feeling that alcoholism is dangerous, that this euphoric feeling is very short-lived, and in many cases can actually lead the person who's suffering from that addiction to death. For my target personas, I'm kind of looking at folks that either have personally dealt with recovering from alcoholism or are still dealing with alcoholism. And for my secondary group of folks, folks that may know somebody or have been affected by alcoholism, maybe not primarily, but on a secondary part themselves. For my initial brainstorming, I did also have this theme of being addicted to smoking, whether that's marijuana or cigarettes, but I did decide to go more into the alcohol path. And my final mood board does reflect more of the alcoholism. I decided for the type aspect of it, I would get little molds of letters that I could freeze ice with because whiskey is usually paired with ice or drinking with ice. I did some sketches to kind of see where I wanted to go, whether I wanted to make a wine bottle label or my final execution, which ended up being a whiskey glass. Like I said, I got the letter molds and froze ice. I got a bunch of the letters so that I could make a little pile in the bottom of my glass, and I also chilled both my alcohol and my glass to make sure everything would be cold. I did a first run on just a cookie sheet, to see how it would look in general, whether I wanted my hand in it, whether I just wanted the glass, and whether I wanted it to be on the granite or wood surface. I did end up going with the granite top, and this is because it would be easier to see the alcohol on that. I wanted the handless version so that I could really focus on the type, and eliminated the cube ice for that reason too. Here's my setup for my photo shoot. Here is my final solution presented in collage format in sequential order. The glass is poured a couple of times, the first time light, the second time much heavier, and then the glass is spilled, forming the words "till death" until they eventually melt into the puddle. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.